Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So by the title, you already know what this is gonna be about. This is basically my journey so far, and what worked for me, and I just hope to be an inspiration and an encouragement to anyone that is considering going vegan and doesn't know where to start, or doesn't really know the right tools, or what to look for, or if anyone that doesn't know what veganism is. So I've been trying to go vegan for a very long time, on and off. I want to say 6 months, about six or 8 months, on and off. The first time that I tried, I didn't know much about veganism. I knew a little bit about what a vegetarian was, and that's because I had some vegetarian friends, but I didn't consider it too much. I didn't really want to be a vegetarian, and I just wanted to get rid of any animal products or anything that was considered animal products altogether. A little backstory is I have digestive health issues. I have a hard time digesting food in general, meat especially, so I didn't want to consume anything that had to do with meat or dairy. So that was, my mind was already made up. It was just, where do I start? And it was very confusing. So the first time that I tried lasted maybe 4 days. And, I was very upset, obviously. And I didn't do research. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew or figured a vegan was no animal products, no dairy products, no eggs, no cheese, no milk, over vegetarian where you still eat dairy products and eggs. You just give up meat. And a vegan, you just give it all up altogether. So when it didn't work out, I was very upset, and I binged a lot, and I am an emotional eater, so it was very hard for me, and I took it very hard because I'm also the kind of person that once I put my mind to something, I go full speed, and I want it to happen for me right away. So, I took it very hard, and I ate and ate and ate some more. And at the same time, while everything was happening, I was trying to prove to a client that, not a client, but someone that I know, I was trying to help her. And I do Herbalife, if you didn't know already. And that's, a nutritional company. We help people with any fitness goal that they may have. And so, I was trying to just be an encouragement for her and just prove to her that I did understand her, and I did understand her struggles, and what she felt and what she was going through, and I just wanted to really help her. And so, like, before I started binging, I was already stressing out and putting my all into this person, and so when I couldn't get through to her and I turned to binging, it was very emotional for me because I was putting everything into that person, and I didn't feel like I was getting through to her. And I was caring more about her than I was myself. And so I already mentally thought, well, what if I gain this weight? I'd put on this weight, and what if I am able to use this situation in a positive way so that she does know that I understand, or that I am serious about her and serious about getting her into a healthier path. So I was really struggling with, helping her, or, starting over with my journey, my vegan journey. And it was like, where do I start? What do I do? And in the end, I decided to help her. And I put on weight, and it had to do a lot with the binging and emotional eating, and I was very stressed out in the process of it all. And in the end, it didn't work. It didn't encourage her more. It just, I don't know. And I wish her the very best. I am not mad at her or anything. Things happen for a reason. And so when that failed, I lost weight, and I was doing very well. But I was still eating meat. I was still eating dairy. I was still, eating as normal, even though it was healthy or healthier than what I was binging on. I was doing damage to my body. I noticed that after a meal, I would get really bloated and really heavy. Like, I would feel very heavy and very tired, and that's even when I would eat healthy. So it was very weird for me. So I would get very bloated and very heavy. Like, I would feel very heavy and very tired after a meal. And I didn't know if it was what I was eating, or if it was how I was eating. Was I eating too fast or too slow? No, I didn't know. And I ended up figuring, or just assuming, it was because it was meat. I was consuming meat. So I decided to go vegan again. And this time it lasted 2 weeks. I was doing very well, but I still hadn't done any research, and I still hadn't done any background check, or any, background research, I should say. I wasn't educating myself. I was just assuming what a vegan was, and just assuming that I could do it all on my own. And it lasted 2 weeks, and then again I failed, and I took it hard, but not as hard as the first time. So then I started to eat normally, like I was, still healthy. I didn't binge this time, although I was very stressed out over it. I didn't take it as badly as the first time. So I have a friend who decided to go vegetarian, or the process of going vegan, and she is currently vegetarian and will soon be vegan later down the road. And she was, sharing her meals and sharing her story, and I still believe she should be making videos. She's a very inspirational person, and I thank her very much for being so open with her journey, because if not, then I wouldn't have had the guts to try again and do it the right way so that it is long-lasting, because I want this to be a long-lasting result. I want it to be my new lifestyle, not just a diet or a part-time thing. So I saw her, posting her meals and her how her day went and everything. So I took that as inspiration and motivation to go after it again. But this time, I did my research. I didn't find what I was searching for, searching. So it ultimately led me to YouTube and to a couple YouTubers, and also talking with my friend Remy. If you're watching, I love you and I thank you, and keep sharing your journey, because you are very inspirational and motivational, and you're doing an amazing job. So I got together with her as well, and we talked over different YouTubers and people that I should watch. And I watched Freely the Banana Girl, who some people might think is rude and a bully and very judgmental, but I don't see it that way at all. I think she has a very firm way of expressing herself, and in the end, it's for the greater good. She is just trying to educate you and trying to get her message across. She is very passionate about what she does, and I admire it very much. We are all entitled to our own opinions, and if you feel a certain way about her, then you are free to feel that way. But this is just how I feel. I don't find her to be a bully or rude or anything like that. She is just expressing herself just like all of us should. So I watched her and I loved her. She was very, free, like her name, like outspoken, and she isn't sorry at all for anything that she says. So I like her a lot. If you are newly vegan or don't know who she is or aren't vegan at all, you should check her out. It's Freely the Banana Girl. Freely is together, and the Banana Girl. So I watched her. I watched the vegan couple, and they are super, super, super passionate about what they do as well, and it's very educational videos and very inspirational, motivational, and their activism and their passion and everything that they believe in just shines through the screen, and I could watch them forever. I remember when I found them, I just watched their videos over and over and over. I could not stop watching them at all. So if you are interested, again, that's The Vegan Couple. They're really, really awesome. I also found Kaleo, Kalel, and she's awesome as well. She does some cooking videos, and she speaks on, why she's vegan and she encourages you as well, but she doesn't force it on anyone or anything like that. And she does post different taste videos. Like she does videos on different foods that she has found, and she tastes them and she gives her opinion on them. But she also does daily vlogging as well. So you should check her out. She's awesome as well. Again, it's Kaleel, Kaleel. So those three are really the main channels that I found to be a huge help educational wise. They gave me the push that I needed, and the motivation that I needed to continue the journey and to stick to the journey. If there's 3 tips I can give you, is surround yourself with other vegans. Find other vegans and encourage each other and motivate each other. I recently found an amazing girl that I am so thankful for. And if you are watching, Crystal, I absolutely adore you, and I wish we could have met sooner, because I probably wouldn't have slacked off in the other attempts. So I thank you so much for coming into my life, and you are so awesome, and I cannot wait for you to cook for me, because I don't know if I'm doing a good job, but I think I am. So surround yourself with other vegans, vegetarians, and just encourage each other, motivate each other, and continue your journey. 2 is definitely educate yourself on this issue, and it can get very graphic as you educate yourself, but it's things that you need to see. It's things that will definitely help you and give you a whole new perspective. And when I started, or when I wanted to start, it was for health reasons. Like most vegans start off, it's for health reasons, but it's very, very rapidly became because I did not want to contribute to what happens in those slaughterhouses, what happens to those poor animals, and I just did not want to be a part of that. And I feel when I don't buy meat, when I don't buy dairy, when I don't buy eggs, I am not contributing to that, and I will refuse to. And I also have gotten into the habit of reading the back of the labels and the ingredients, because that's something that we should look out for, because they'll sneak some eggs or milk or something in there, so you have to read the back. So yeah, educate yourself. And the last thing I would say is, don't beat yourself up if it doesn't work the first time. Just get up, keep moving, keep trying, because no matter what, you're putting in the effort, and that shows a lot than to stop it all together and go back to eating the way you did. Even if you fail, you get back up, you keep trying, and it'll be worth it. It really will. And one day your body will thank you for it. And it may feel very difficult at first, but your effort is not going unnoticed, and people will notice, and people will ask you what you're doing. And it won't be easy at all, but it'll be worth it. And if you are considering it, feel free to message me, leave a comment, and I will write back to you. Please subscribe if you like this video. Like it as well if you liked it. Dislike it if you dislike it. And thank you so much for taking the time out to watch me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.